seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hope you are doing real well tonight. Hey yo! Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. I'm back from a failed launch event at a GameStop trying to get college football because it had an 8 p.m. Midnight release and the line was wrapped around the building. But you know what? I said I'm not waiting in that line because I've got a review session to get to. That's how much you mean to me. Don't let anybody tell you nobody cares, because your boy Prof Noctis cares. So that's where we are tonight. You only did a midnight release once. I used to hit every midnight release. I love them. I love them. So what's up, Muthos? Muthos. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're good, hope you're good. You guys, we're going to have some fun tonight. We're doing the Heavensward post Heavensward review of everything going on. So it's going to be a fun time tonight. It's going to be good. We're going to do some raids. Don't forget who brought you to the dance. Yeah, for real. So they said, dance with the one that brung ya. On your way back to Halicarnassus? Heck yeah. For Kingdom Hearts 3, what was that one like? This was not the usual midnight release crowd for EA College Sports, or EA College Football 2025, I guess it is. It was for KH3 that you did a midnight release? I did not. Not for that one. Well, this song is such a banger. I'm like, putting your groceries, then you can log in. Awesome. Just a reminder, everybody. Let me go ahead and say this out. If you want to journey with me tonight, you can jump on over to the Dynamis data center, and we're going to be playing on Halicarnassus. That is my home server. So come and join me. And we got a few slots tonight. We're going to do a few dungeons and mainly the Nidhogg trial, right? That one's going to be fun. Have a good time.
I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of
But you know that we always start the stream with a little dancing, right? Because you can't help it. Cannot help it. Little dancing. Let's zoom in a little bit. Whoa, not zoom out. How about zoom in? Oh, how about over here? Oh, there we go. We're all over the place. Got some camera controls. This is a great question, Esper. What did everybody do for their self-date? You remember that we had a side quest. We had a side quest, right? Let's go ahead and log in while we're at it. We had a side quest from the Hero's Journey card deck. Let me go and log in here. An authentication error? Oh no! Okay. Well, just hang on one quick second. Give me one quick second while I input all of my credentials. Da, 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 da. And I think we are so back. Okay, let's see. Bam and bam and bam. There we go. Oh, 50 people in queue. Okay, so while we are waiting to queue in, everybody, I've been using the Hero's Journal side quest deck, and we had a challenge, a final side quest from last week, or from Tuesday. And the side quest that we drew was take yourself on a date. That's backwards. I'm sorry, everybody. But it's take yourself on a date. So, did you do your side quest? I'll tell you what my date was. I spent hours just with myself and my thoughts at a coffee shop this morning. Before I had to go into the office and stuff, I just took myself on a little breakfast date, everybody, and it was fantastic. It was so nice. I went to a little coffee shop in my town that knows me by name, and they, as soon as I walk in, they say, "Wade, is it gonna be another black coffee in a mug?" And I say, "Yes, it is." They say, "Can we get you any food this morning?" And I said, "I'd love some food this morning." They're like, "You never eat in here." I'm like, "It's true, I don't, but today's a special day." I didn't tell them I was dating myself, but they knew. They knew, everybody. That's what's important. That I knew, that they knew, and they didn't say anything. They didn't judge. So I drank my black coffee, and I had my waffles and eggs and bacon, and I spent about 3 hours there this morning. 3 hours. Just eating and vibing and writing and journaling and reading and thinking, and it was so good. It was so good. It was exactly what I needed this morning. So it was good times. Good times. So what did you do? What did some of you do? Let me see. You did homework and watched anime. Now that's a good study productivity date. That's good. But it's also a good vibe sort of date. Your self-date is easy. Take yourself out to dinner. Yes. And not wait on anyone else to say they don't want dessert. Give you your dessert. Love that. That's so good. Esper, you went to sleep? That's a very solid date, to be perfectly honest. It's great. Yeah. Can't be woken up by somebody else if you sleep by yourself. From their snoring, or their rolling, whatever it is. Well, if you didn't get a chance to do that side quest, you're in luck. We'll have another side quest at the end of the night. So we're testing out this new card deck and seeing how we can implement it into our segments and stuff like that. So, as you know, just a little bit of stuff on the good old horizon. We are going to continue kind of vibing with Dawntrail and stuff all the way through July and then in parts of August. But we are really building up for September when school is back in session, all that kind of stuff, and you are going to get a content tsunami, a content storm. It is going to be amazing. You're going to absolutely love it so much. Playing FF6 Pixel Remaster, what a wonderful game. That game is hilarious and it is beautiful, and oh my gosh, that Pixel Remaster, that opera scene is so good. I love that. I love it. So, yeah. You have used the actual Heroes Journal? Okay, cool. I actually have been considering using that, the actual journal, in one of my classes. So it's good to hear your endorsement, because I'm wanting people to think about their lives in terms of the hero's journey. I know that I'm doing that for one of my classes this fall, but I think that would be really, really cool. I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. FF6 Pixel Remaster is an all-timer of a game, and an all-timer version of that game too. It's very true to the way that it used to play, but it just has a few quality of life updates that are really appreciated. So love that. Love it. Without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started, everybody. So, if you are in for the first time, my name is Wade, aka Professor Noctis. I am on faculty over at the University of Alabama, where I teach religious studies and literature and a number of other topics through video games. So, education through gaming, that is what I specialize in. It's what I did my dissertation on, and it's what led to this Twitch and YouTube channel. So, thank you so much for being here tonight. We're going to be deep diving. Well, we're just going to be diving and vibing. That's really it. It's summer. We're not supposed to deep dive in the summer, you guys. That's it. That's why we died to Lies of P over and over and over again. And I read the whole stinking book, all 250 pages of the book, by the way, on stream. And now we're just vibing on this vacation journey, Dawntrail, as we finish up summer vacation. That's where we are. That's where we are. So the world is crazy, so we are just chilling. Also, Esper. Yeah, speaking of that reading, Esper and Jedi, actually, both of you, I think you tag teamed, but Esper has finished editing the full Prof Noctis stream audio book of me reading Pinocchio, the original novel of Pinocchio. So if you've got, like, I don't know, 5-6 hours, that's coming your way soon. Yeah, I got to give you that review. So get excited for that. Get excited for that. So you can share it with all your friends. Be like, hey, there's this streamer. He literally read all of the original story of Pinocchio on stream like a crazy person. Like a crazy person. So there's that. There's that. Okay, everybody, well, let's go ahead and get started. Tonight we are going to be finishing up the Heavensward arc. On Tuesday, we did a quick, not so quick, I guess, a run through of all of Heavensward. And so we brought some peace between the dragons and the humans of Ishgard. And Ishgard has now joined the Eorzean Alliance, all that stuff. And now we are going to, we've got some unfinished business with a guy named Nidhogg. Now, as you remember from just the other week ago, or I guess on Tuesday, everybody, we found a new friend of the show. His name is Dr. Coker Gaming. Dr. Coker Gaming. So over on YouTube, everybody, I just want to give a brief shout out here. We are going to be utilizing Dr. Coker Gaming for some recap videos. He's done these great videos that use video and his script to summarize these patches and the expansions in about 10 minutes each. And so instead of me reinventing the wheel and just going on and on for hours on end, I thought it'd be great to go through his video, pause it, talk about it, and play some dungeons as we go through it. So that's going to be the new way of doing it. I've reached out to Dr. Coker. I really would love for him to be on here with me, maybe for the final stream, to talk a little bit to us. So do me a huge favor, everybody. If you are watching this right now, whether it's on Twitch or on YouTube, do me a huge favor. I want you to go over to Dr. Coker's gaming channel. Dr. Coker's gaming channel, everybody. And I want you to click that subscribe button. I want you to like the video. We're going to be watching the post-Heavensward patches. Why don't you just go ahead and click that and watch it in the background or whatever, just so that he gets those views, okay? So we don't want to like take views from this guy at all, but we super appreciate all the hard work that he's put into this, and I would love it if you did that for us. So with that, go show Dr. Coker some love, since we're going to be using his stuff on stream tonight. And I think he's done a great job, by the way. I love what he's done. Enough to show it on stream, which I don't show a lot of videos on stream, but I really, really think he's done a great job, especially for our purposes. So, with that, why don't we go ahead and get started? We'll begin with Dr. Coker's video, and then we'll pause and we'll kind of go into it. If you want to journey with me, go ahead and get to Tural and just say hey to me. My name is Prof Noctis in the game over on Dynamis, and Halicarnassus. All right. With that, let's go ahead and watch, shall we?
Hello, Dr. Coker here, and I'm going to explain the entire post-Heavensward story in 10 minutes. This includes patches 3.1 through 3.56.
There he is, Dr.
At
Coker.
the conclusion of Heavensward, it looks like peace between Ishgard and the dragons is finally possible. You and Lucia meet with Vidofnir and ask about making a formal peace agreement, but Vidofnir doesn't have an answer quite yet. Later in Idleshire, you meet Kryl, a survivor student of Baldessian who possesses the Echo, and you head to Matoya's cave. She says using Matoya's crystal eye, she can help locate Thancred, who's still missing. She uses it and senses Thancred's essence in the Dravanian Forelands, so you head that way. After speaking with local villagers and friendly members of the Nath tribe, you learn that Thancred was headed to Ravana's lair. As rumor has it, he's been summoned once again. You approach Ravana's lair, and to your shock, he is slain by a band of heroes you've never seen before. Then you have a vision and see these heroes in the past talking about slaying an Ascian and saving the world. Back in reality, they mock you for not getting here quickly enough, and a fight breaks out. They are quite powerful, but during the fight you are rescued by a surprise attack from none other than Thancred himself. They reveal that they are the Warriors of Darkness before they flee.
Okay, let's stop here for a second, everybody. This is some huge drops here. So let me go ahead and get our vibe music back on. Sorry. But this is a huge drop here. We've got the Warriors of Darkness that showed up in the patches after Heavensward. And so if you notice these guys, I absolutely love this. I love these guys because they are the original party that's in the Realm Reborn and original 1.0 Final Fantasy XIV trailer. Each one of these, you've got the Paladin, you've got the Warrior, you've got the Bard, I think it is, and then you've got the White Mage over here. So it's really, really, really cool. And what this did for me personally is suddenly I'm not watching a cutscene of all of these opening stories, right? That's like a stand-in for my character, but I'm actually watching like the Warriors of Darkness kind of undertaking this. It's really, really cool, right? Very Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, pretty Final Fantasy 3. But I absolutely love this. So they bring in these 4 characters, and they are the Warriors of Darkness, and this is going to be a foreshadowing for things that are going to be coming up in 2 expansions. Really, really cool. Once you get to Shadowbringers, this stuff starts to really come back up. And so these Warriors of Darkness, they are not filler characters, they are actually in it. And so it's during these quests that, like Dr. Coker said, Thancred returns. He's okay. And he helps you vanquish or defeat the Warriors of Darkness for the time. So with that, let's get back into it.
Scions happily reunite with Thancred, but also marvel at how these Warriors of Darkness have gone unnoticed this whole time. You then return to Vidofnir to tell her Ravana's been slain, and she agrees to come to Ishgard to formally accept a peace agreement on behalf of the dragons. Meanwhile in Ishgard, Sir Aymeric is stabbed by a street thug and unrest spreads in the city while Aymeric recovers. The Temple Knights accuse Sir Aymeric of high treason and patricide, and they demand that Sir Aymeric faces judgment. You accompany Sir Aymeric and assault the vault once again, and during a heated exchange with a priest at the top, the priest throws a child to her death. Just then, Vidofnir swoops in and saves the child in front of all the citizens of Ishgard. She then warns everyone that Nidhogg is...
Now, let's not just gloss over that, right? A child is falling, and it's at the hands of humans, right? And what happens? But Vidofnir saves the kid, and this is a huge moment because the humans have got this animosity toward the dragons, and here a dragon is showing its compassion, its love, or at least concern, if not love, for the child. And I think that's so stinking cool. So yeah, that's just just good stuff, man. Just good stuff. So, just wanted to make sure that we knew that the priest was Claude Frollo.
That's on the move before leaving again. Sometime later, Thancred and Kryl lead a failed attempt at finding Minfilia, but Y'shtola says that at the Antitower, one can get a good vantage point of the ethereal sea. She says Matoya knows how to reach the Antitower, so everyone heads back to Matoya's cave. Matoya shows you the entrance to the Antitower, so you fight your way through it. At the apex, you hold out your crystal and you have a vision.
Okay, and before we get into that vision, I think that is a good place for us to go over to play the actual anti-tower, okay? So we're going to go ahead and log in for that, but I need some party members. So I see Esper here. Going to invite you to the party over here. Let's see. Who else is going to be with us tonight? What's up, Kuya? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Amy, are you in yet? Bow, bow. I love that, Esper, you're just dancing. You're just dancing wildly over here. We love that. Kuya, how you doing? I did not get to pick up my college football because the line was all the way around the mall. So I guess I'll do it later. It really does go well with the music, doesn't it? You are a dancer, yeah. I'm not much of a dancer. At least in the game. I am kind of on stream. If there's good music, then I'm going to dance to it. Can't stop the beat. Gloria Estefan. Why does Dancer have the best aesthetic, though? That's a good question, you know? It really is real. Like, what's up, Dustman? How's it going, bro? Yeah, I mean, we're talking all the way around the mall. Look at that fat cat down there. I love that fat cat. I don't have that fat cat, though. You got the deluxe edition? So I pre-ordered the deluxe edition for my brother on Monday. But I also, my family and I wanted to get my brother the Homecoming edition that's only physical. And so I ended up getting the Homecoming edition out of GameStop that includes the physical game, but I'm keeping the physical game for myself and just giving my brother all of the accessories that come with it, because I don't really need that, but it would be cool for his classroom and locker room and stuff. So doing that, his players will really appreciate it, because my brother's a high school football coach in Alabama, so just FYI. That's why it was such a big deal to do that. Amy, once you log in, just shoot me a friend request. It's like I said, it's Prof Noctis. So I'm literally standing next to the dancing person over here. That's Esper. Yeah, you know, what role do I need? Let's see. Esper is a dancer right now, but Esper could also be a healer or a tank. I could be a tank or whatever. So, well, you know, Esper, you know, you gotta be just this dancing person over here. I can't build you up too much, right? If you're gonna be a healer, got to put you through your paces. Oh, come on, Dustman, hop in. I'm over on Halicarnassus, on the Dynamis data center, so just come on over, and we'll do it. Let's see, for these, I guess I could do. What do I need? What do I need right now? I have. Oh, okay. I guess we'll do that. Sage. What level is Sage? 93. What level is Viper? Oh, okay. Interesting. Different colored items were used. Why? Okay. Pictomancer. That's 92. I could do Pictomancer. Yeah. Let me be a Pictomancer. Okay? You can be tank or DPS. Okay, why don't you be tank, Dustman? Amy, why don't you be another DPS? And Esper, you want to heal? Yeah, I'm going to do Pictomancer. Also, everybody, look at my stylish scarf. Look at this thing. It's like I've got my painter's pants on, and I've got my painter's gloves on, but I'm showing some chest, but I've got this stylish scarf, right? It's very artiste, very artiste. But with the sunglasses up, like it looks like I care too much. So I think we bring them down. What do you think? Oh yeah, that's way better. Now it's like movie star. Très chic. This is so good. So just shoot me a friend request. We'll and we'll load up. Okay. We are getting serious. The shades go down. I look like CSI Miami, right? Wow! The idol pose too. Oh yeah. Listen, this guy, derelict. That's what this looks like. I need a cheesy one-liner. I don't know any good cheesy one-liners. Modern Horatio game. Okay, you're still dancing up a storm. I don't even know. La 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 la. So everybody, we're gonna do the anti-tower. Remember that? As we go through all this stuff. Oh, we got crafters over here. Shark sucker class insubmersible. Okay, that's neat. On your way, had to fight with the data center. Ah, that ultimate trial, really. Okay, so now the dancer has stopped dancing. The dancer is now flexing. That's fun. That's good. Well, while we're doing this, def a trial on its own. Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Let's go ahead and look at some of the, maybe some of the minions. Why don't we look at old Kefka? This is for some of our Final Fantasy VI fans. Oh, that's you. Okay. Oh, there's Kefka. Hello. Laughing up a storm here. That's fun. It's cute. But let's look at Porum. Porum's a good one too. Oh, Porum appeared over here. Porum from Final Fantasy IV, one of the twins. I've got Palom too. Pudgy boy in it. In it. That's true. Okay. Let's see. People got Fat Cat. There's Minty Fresh over there. That's good. I like looking at people's names in here, right? Esper continues to dance. That's good. They have an interaction? If Palom and Porum do? Oh, they're looking away from each other. Oh, shut up! Are you freaking kidding me? I didn't know this. I did not know that Palom and Porum have the wall thing. So, spoilers for Final Fantasy IV. There's a moment where Palom and Porum sacrifice themselves and cast stone on themselves and hold open a wall, and this is them doing this as minions. How cool is this? I freaking love that. That's so cool. Yep, there they go, right there. That's it. That's awesome. Okay, Esper, I've got to take a picture of this. This is amazing. Hang on, there's a friend request. All right, thank you, Derek. Oh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. It is a little morbid, right? But it's beautiful. And we're gonna definitely take a picture of this. I'm gonna continue doing my glamour shot over here. So I'm gonna get rid of us though, so that we can. I need them to turn the other way though. Don't look at the camera, guys. You weirdos. There they go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I need to make you disappear too. Oh, this is perfect. Do it again, you guys. Oh, I'm not on PC anymore. Okay. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Amazing. That was so cool. I did not know that. I did not know that. The Chipettes, Racy, I was just explaining, these two characters are from Final Fantasy IV, and they sacrifice themselves when when a hallway is closing in on the characters. They cast stone on themselves, and they hold the walls open, and so they are interacting with one another right now by making that pose. It's so interesting. I love it. Hey, Sub. How's it going? That is such a cool motion. Esper, thank you for teaching me that. That's so stinking cool. I did not know that they would do that. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so heroic. Is this going to be your next piano piece? It's so good. Okay, so we've got Derek. Oh, and Diana. There we go. And there we've got our full party. Let me go ahead and invite you guys to the party. Okay, let's see. Derek is in, and Diana, you are also in. I think we're good now. Okay, listening at the gym. Awesome, Sub. Get them gains. Get them gains. Okay, with that, we are off to the anti-tower now. Let's do it, shall we? Not an Endwalker. Let's go. Here it is. Okay, let's do it. Get them gains. While we take on the anti-tower. Alright, I'm a Pictomancer, so I think that my cutscenes are still on, so we'll get to do a quick overview. So we're going into trying to get to the Ethereal Sea to find Minfilia. We're trying to reunite all the Scions. Now, it's believed that she is dead, could have died, and we're trying to get to her in the Ethereal Sea because she, like Y'shtola, could be lost in the life stream. Anti-tower's neat. Interesting lore here. Okay, let's do this. Derelict. Let me go ahead and paint my paintings. There we go. Alright, I'm so excited, you guys. Love journeying with y'all. Oh, I guess we could sprint. Okay, let's do it. Alright. Pour a go. Oh, no. Where's my tank? That was on me. That was on me. I just... Bam. Bam! I love that hammer. I love it. Sometimes I forget I'm not a Viper. It is what it is. Yeah. Get my paintings back. Big jump. There we go. Alright, got the dream team here. Look at us go. I feel bad for whoever that fourth person was the other night playing with us. The Picto animations are really nice, aren't they? Aren't they cool, lady? I love them. I'm still not quite used to having the old ranged DPS. This is a new thing for me. Look at that water and ice. I love it. In stone too. Boom. It's really cool. It's really cool. Picto's a lot cooler than I thought it would be, to be honest. But the coolest part of Picto I'll show you as soon as we kill this guy. The coolest part of Pictomancer is this. Watch this move. Boom. That right there. So freaking awesome. I love it. Oh, missed it. There we go. All right, let's fry this frog. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Run away. Run away. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Aw, jerk. Got you. Don't you turn me into a frog. Don't you do it. Kill this frog over here. Don't let him do it to you. Ever hit a frog with a hammer? I haven't, but you know who has? Bonus points if you know who has hit a frog with a hammer. Not a frog, but an animal with a hammer. You know who. You know who. There's only one answer. Who hit somebody with a hammer or an animal with a hammer? It sounds like in Emperor's New Groove. It's Pinocchio. That's what he hit Jiminy Cricket with. He threw his hammer. And it smashed the cricket and killed him in chapter 3 of the original Pinocchio. Remember? That's it. In the original Pinocchio, which we read every tedious page. All 250 of them here on this stream. The story of Jiminy Cricket's death in chapter 3. Insects are people too. What am I doing? Get out that hammer. Hit this guy like Jiminy Cricket. Boom, 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 boom. Your favorite part of the Disney film? Whose wasn't, really? Disney was so faithful to that, to the original book. Bizarre, but never tedious. You know, I appreciate the love for the original Pinocchio in these streams. Like, not every streamer is going to read a book beginning to end on stream, but we are not your everyday average stream, are we? We're going to do some stuff. Maybe I'll read Nick Saban's biography when I stream some EA college football. I had an idea for a video. It would be goofy, but it would also be kind of helpful. But I was thinking it might be fun if I did a EA College Football 25. If you play it like an RPG, like this is how you should play EA College Football, and go through plays like, oh, this is a DPS play, this is a tank play. This is a healer play. Playbook. I think that would be really, really funny. I think it would be an amazing video, to be honest. I think I might actually work with my brother on that. As a football fan, I think that, or as a high school football coach, I think that he'd be like, A, don't be such a nerd. B, I think I can help you with this. Cross the streams. That would be so funny. Wouldn't it? I mean, I think that'd be an amazing thing. Anytime I can do, like, I love a good comparative literature sort of thing. That's what my classes are. That's what, like, everything I do is. So, like, it makes perfect sense to do a crossover between JRPG mechanics and EA College Football 2025. So expect it. I mean, straight from the University of Alabama. That'd be so funny. I think people would like it, to be honest. Nothing like it out there, to be honest. I mean, that's fun stuff. I'll be honest with you, I am forgetting how to do, forgetting everything about this, this raid or dungeon. I think I have to hide behind a rock. Oh no, I'm hiding. Ooh, fast escape. See that? Did you see that, chat? Parkour, parkour, right out of the way. Oh, it's after me. It's after me. Oh, I gotta break the... Oh, you jerk. You hit me. To be fair, I didn't get out of the way, but... Yeah. That was real smooth. In football, we would call that a juke. See what I did there? Crossing streams over this way. That's what we're doing. Oh my god. This is a disaster idea. A straight up disaster idea. Got it. Nice. We did it together. If you don't know why, sometimes I say things over and over and over again, and I'm referencing things, but I've been told that sometimes people don't know what I'm talking about. Does anybody know what that line comes from? What line? What game that comes from? We did it together. Anybody have any idea? Is it Land Before Time? Nope. No, it's not. We did it together. It's kind of like a sheepish sort of, we did it together. Nope. Nobody knows? Okay, I'll tell you. It is Final Fantasy XV, after Ignis goes blind. Prompto says it, because everybody's at odds with each other. And he, like, they moved the machinery, and he goes, we did it together. Unfortunately, I just say this all the freaking time, and no one knows it. And usually I say it, like, in real life. I'll say it in real life, not just, like, on stream. Yeah. Now, Dust, Esper, and Amy, as you can see, I'm very much depending on you because I am casually DPSing while y'all are doing some pretty heavy lifting over here. I'm just talking to people, giving vibes. Y'all are crushing it, by the way. Good job. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm just painting my happy little trees. I really am. Oh, look at these little warriors of darkness. Bam. Bam, bam. I love this hammer. Old Jiminy's hammer. Prof. Ross, that's a good one. If it was actually Shrek 2, people would know it. Yeah, nobody knows obscure quotes from Final Fantasy 15. Especially people that, like, I say these things to non-gamers. I don't just say it on stream. I'll just say it to, like, groups. I'll say it in faculty and staff meetings. I'll say, we did it together. And they all just kind of look at me and I'm like, it's true, we did do it together. Even though you don't get that reference. They just think I'm super encouraging, which is great. I love that vibe. We did it. Y'all, speaking of obscure references that no one really gets, today I watched, in the background of some of my like writing and stuff, I watched a long form video of all the cutscenes in what's it called? Ever Crisis: First Soldier. And y'all, those cutscenes are potent. We all agreed to let book nerds in. Listen, they don't know. They don't know. They just think I'm being super encouraging. But yeah, how many of you have played Ever Crisis? Hey, is that something that y'all have played through? I'll be honest, I have not played it. Like, it's got some grinding that I just don't really vibe with. Because that's not really my style of game. But all that to say, oh, Calcabrine, I forgot this. Everybody, this is a callback to Final Fantasy IV, one of my absolute favorite Final Fantasies. This is also an epic boss when one of your long-lost companions, whom you presumed dead, makes a reappearance. Rydia comes and saves the day. And it's interesting they chose this as you are trying to be reunited with your long-lost companion, Minfilia. Kind of a cool parallelism there. Okay, let's do it. Da-dun, da-da-da. Da 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 da. Are they all dead? I got no streams. This is Nameless Puppet all over again, isn't it? Oh, go ahead and paint your shield. No, look away, look away! Final Fantasy IV is wonderful. Truly, I mean, Final Fantasy IV is like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. It was the game that made me fall in love with Final Fantasy, to be honest. I've told y'all this story multiple times, but playing that game, sounding out mythological words is one of my like core memories. Oh, I'm a doll. I'm a doll. Now we're gonna dance. Now we're gonna dance. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, Derek, kill the doll. Kill the doll, Derek. There we go. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Don't let him do it to you. Don't let her do it to you, I guess. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Why are dolls? You know. So with the game, the dolls are... Just look away from me, In the game, they are the dwarven princesses' dolls that have become sentient. And they go in to try to steal the crystal. They're under Golbez's control. Golbez, one of the primary villains in that game. Just phenomenal. Nothing about this explanation is good. Yeah, fair. Yeah, at some point, I fully intend on playing through all of the Final Fantasies 1 and on again. That's how I got my stream start. Oh. This is just like Liza P. Look at those sunglasses. Don't show. That's too much emotion for a model. You need to stop. Do the full FF4 collection? Do you mean After Years? So I've never played After Years. I cannot. So let's talk to Alfino. So this is the closest point to the ethereal sea. We've come for human philia. The ether here is almost too much for my eyes. Same. All right, let's come on out. GG. Okay, so that was the anti-tower. Let's continue on now with our Dr. Coker stuff. All right, let's get in it, shall we? 3, 2, 1.
Not of Hydaelyn, but Menphilia. Menphilia says she is now the voice of the Mother Crystal, and she teaches you many things she has learned. She says that in ancient times the world was sundered into 13 shards, and the Ascians seek to rejoin all the shards back to the source world. They rejoin these shards by means of planetary calamities, thus the 7 umbral calamities correspond to 7 shards the Ascians have already rejoined to the source. When you return, the Scions are puzzled by her words and saddened that she's not coming back, but Matoya encourages you to toughen up and keep your eyes forward. Returning to Ishgard, Sir Aymeric warns that some may try to thwart the upcoming peace conference. Sure enough, you are soon drugged by an angry widow, and while you're knocked out, she starts...
You heard that right. You are drugged by an angry widow. What a way to say it.
It's an uprising, reminding the citizens of all the pain and loss the dragons have inflicted. Emanelaine panics and orders a guard to stop her, and the guard shoots her twice in front of the whole city. Emanelaine panics more and flees. This further angers and divides the people, but no further violence breaks out. Moments later, he lashes out in anger and hits Thancred, but Thancred decks him in the jaw, knocking him to the floor. You speak to Aymeric, and he proposes a grand melee to lift people's spirits. Later, after some self-reflection, Emanelaine...
Now, this is a really important thing. I mean, that's a fast recap, and that's what I love about Dr. Coker's stuff. But they are they're basically instituting this peace and celebration, announcement of peace between the people and the dragons. And this one woman gets up there and she's like, no, the dragons are evil. They killed so many of us. They killed my loved one, all that stuff. And she's up there and Emanelaine gives the order to stop her. And so an archer puts arrows in her body and she comes down. And so an uprising kind of comes out, but they quell it. And then Aymeric has this idea that, to really kind of help people get through this, we're going to have a grand melee. So anyway, that's where we are. Let's keep going.
Lane holds his head high and offers to join the grand melee to restore his honor. You join as well, fighting for sport on Ishgard's side against the other Eorzean nations. The battle is grand and Ishgard emerges the victor, lifting everyone's spirits. After the peace conference...
Nothing quite like a grand nationalism battle to really rouse the spirits, you know what I'm saying? It's oh, we hated dragons, let's fight ourselves for sport. So anyway, but we don't necessarily do that with our stuff. Instead, we're let's have the Super Bowl, or let's have, Alabama football, a roll tide. That was just for you, Kuya, if you're still in the chat, a roll tide to that. This is what we do. We drown ourselves with the games, right? This is it. Whether it's video games, whether it's sport, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, sometimes dudes just need to beat the crap out of each other. That's exactly right. That's 100% right. It's like those stories of kids that like get in a fight on a playground and then they become best friends for the rest of their lives. Yeah, that really wasn't my thing, but I mean, it's some people's. Okay, let's keep going. So, Aymeric and Vidofnir meet and kiss. Now just playing.
Resumes, and peace is formally declared. But Estinian, possessed by Nidhogg, crashes the party and deeply wounds Vidofnir, then flees the scene.
Now, let's not miss that, right? Instead, Aymeric and Vidofnir are having this generations-old war coming to an end through peace, and what happens but mean old Estinian,
possessed by Nidhogg, crashes the party and deeply
wounds Vidofnir. Remember, he's controlled by Nidhogg because he's got the eyeball. Yeah, that was all Heavensward stuff, so go back and watch that one if you're not familiar. So let's keep going.
Wounds Vidofnir, then flees the scene. Later, Alphino says he wants to tear Nidhogg's eyes from Estinian's armor in hopes that it will save him.
That's
Cryo
true,
and
he does.
Y'shtola warn against it, but he insists. Then a messenger summons them to meet with Sir Aymeric, who tells them the only way to stop Nidhogg is to ally with his brother, Hraesvelgr. Aymeric says this may be impossible, but he's willing to do whatever it takes. He travels with you to the Churning Mists. At the meeting with Hraesvelgr, Alphino recalls when Hraesvelgr helped Yazael in Azizla, and Sir Aymeric says he understands firsthand what it's like to go against family. After the miniature Midgard Sormir appears in support of their arguments, Hraesvelgr agrees to help if they can prove their worth at Sor Kai. You meet this challenge, and Hraesvelgr joins your side. Soon
So, they go to a place called Sor Kai, and it seems only fitting that that is our next duty. So, let's cue for Sor Kai. I love this one. This is a really good one. Let's bring back the music. All right, let's do it. Yep, and I'm still going to be Pictomancer. Yeah. First little mini-game dance party break. So we fly to Sor Kai to prove ourselves to Hraesvelgr. You don't remember this one? Oh, this is going to be a fun one. It's a great one. With excellent music, by the way. Excellent. Follow little old me. Heavensward does have top tier music. Oh, gotta paint my pictures. Okay, let's go. I love the music here. Okay, I'm ready. Bam, bam. Gotta paint my hammer, use my hammer. I never dreamed that I would like Pictomancer. I never dreamed. Great part of the song. Gosh. Ugh. Such a music stream here. That's what we are. That's what we do. Whoa! That was fun. One thing that I loved about Heavensward is that, unlike A Realm Reborn, this expansion felt like you had party members. Like you were on a journey with others. And like, that's what I love about Final Fantasy. I think that's a solid criticism of like Final Fantasy XVI in some ways. It feels like Clive's journey. I could say the same thing about 15 to a degree, but the party members, even though you can't control them, do feel very present with all of their banter. But for 14, Heavensward is really when it felt like Alfino, Yustola, Estinian, Isael, all of them are with you in this game, and that's where it just feels brilliant. It's so, so good. Powerful stuff. Oh, freaking Moglin. Hang on. Gotta paint a picture. Hang on. Let me paint. Okay, now we're ready. Oh, it's our jam. It's our jam! Oh no! Gotta kill his little friends. Palm Guard, Palm Pincher. Good King Mog, oh Mog, a good King Mog. Oop, Mog. Brave and true. Banger song. You'll run this for Amric alone. So I've never done the Heavensward ones with the NPC trusts. That came out during Shadowbringers, I guess, and they retconned the old dungeons, I guess, since Endwalker, I think. Oh, gotta paint my picture. Ba-ba-ba. That music is so good. It does remind you, yeah. It does feel Nightmare Before Christmassy. Ba-da. Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket. Really? So Mal is nice with Steny and Isael? Yeah. Like, all the music in Heavensward just feels really heroic. And, like, I'm a sucker for a good heroic song, you know? Oh my gosh. I like Dawntrail music. It's very different. It's good vibe music, but I haven't really heard anything super heroic. But the stakes are a lot different. Though I'll tell you, like, Wuklamot's story in Dawntrail, like, no spoilers. I am really enjoying it. Now, granted, I haven't even hit my first dungeon yet, so I am not. I'm not very far at all. But what I am playing of it, even early, I just love it. I stinking love it. Yeah, I feel like heroic is a great word for Heavensward. I'm excited to talk about Stormblood next week. People throw a lot of shade at Stormblood, and I'm a big Stormblood fan. In case you haven't learned this about me, though, chat, like, I tend to love everything. Like, except Baldur's Gate. That's the one thing that I just never really got into. Like, I appreciate parts of Baldur's Gate. Not the gameplay, not the glitches, though. That didn't quite do it for me. Yeah. Stormblood, I love Lys. I love Lys. Oh no, not lightning. Ouch. Oh, not in the lightning. Not in the lightning. What am I doing? I'm dying is what I'm doing. Esper, we're not gonna dodge. This is all a test. This is a test for you, Esper. I just want to see how good of a healer you actually are. That's how I feel about it. Look, I'll put a shield on myself. It's called the touchdown shield. Good job. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed that. I don't know why I grabbed that. Esper crushed it. What's up, Gravity? You enjoyed Stormblood for actually getting to learn about and get involved with Alamigo? Yes! That's what I'm talking about, Gravity. Yes! It was such good world building. Such good world building for Alamigo and for Lise. For that whole realm, I really, really loved it. Yeah, it was great. Esper, did you put that icon above your head so we would know that you were there? You want us to let you know that there was a healer? Oh, look at that dragon flying. That's Heavensward. Just reminding us that there's a healer in this party. That's important. We tend to forget sometimes. More just where you were for safety. Yeah, well, that's more of a suggestion, isn't it? It feels like safety is just like a guideline, not like a mandate. You know what I'm saying? It's like when HR comes in to give you like their little presentation. It's like a suggestion. That's a new emote. Did you buy that? Tossing me off this ledge. The safety donut. That is what it is. It kind of looks like a labyrinth, to be honest. Like a prayer labyrinth in like old monastic traditions. Ba 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 da da da. Everyone grab a piece of donut. Nidhogg will spare thee no clemency, neither will I. Okay, oh, it's boss time. This is a fun boss. This is a fun boss, you guys. Now, remember, we're trying to get to Heavensward to, like, help us. But he's got to test our worth first. Alright? It's like if anybody asks me to help them, first I have to see how strong they are, so I immediately challenge them to a fight. It's the only way I'll help people. That's how it goes. Required suggestions. Let's get to jumping. Shattered remembrance. This is the same music that Midgard Stormer had. Everybody, appreciate the callback. Ow. I'm a square. Why did you put a square on me? No! Oh, that was really close. That was really close, everybody. Oh, he ain't done yet. Okay. I'll be honest, I've kind of forgotten. Oh, it's on me. It's on me. I'll paint a shield around myself. Oh, get back, get back. Now, it's been a while since I've played this one. Did they change this battle? I seem to remember like a lot more jumping around platforms. Oh no, I've got some stuff in my inventory. I think that they changed this battle. It used to be a whoa. Skate out of the way. Oh my gosh. I should be in the Olympics. I'm such a good figure skater. Oh, that was close. I'm coming! Let's go around my trusty hammer. Oh, we got it. We got it, baby. Nailed it. Nailed it. I know that fight used to be a jumping sort of thing. There were like 9 platforms and you had to jump to the right ones, and there would be like ad dragons that would come out. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Alright, that was good stuff. So, we get through Sorkai. Now let's remember what happens next. You believe that was another fight? I really do think it was this fight. I really do. But I bet they changed it because of the trust. Yeah. Thank you, Gravity. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's get back over to our dear friend, Dr. Coker. Even though this is great music. Sorkai is a fun dungeon. You know, some dragon lore.
After, Nidhogg's forces assault Ishgard, and you and Sir Aymeric arrive on Dragonback accompanied by Hrace Velger to stand in defense
It was another
of
one?
Ishgard.
Okay.
Battle rages on as you face Nidhogg for the last time at the Steps of Faith. As you defeat him, he transforms into Estinian, so Alfie knows.
Oh, so Malhard. That's what I'm thinking of.
And Nidhogg dies. Then you cast the eyes into a chasm. Later, Estinian awakens in the infirmary and speaks about how Nidhogg's rage was consuming him, but thanks.
Okay, everybody get that? That's a lot that just went down. And I kind of talked through it. So let me back it up just a little bit. We save freaking Estinian, okay?
As you defeat him, he transforms into Estinian, so Alphino proceeds to tear the eyes from his armor. It works, and Nidhogg dies. Then you cast the eyes into a chasm. Later, Estinian awakens in the infirmary and speaks about how Nidhogg's rage was consuming him, but thanks to his friends, he is now free. Sir Aymeric reformed.
Okay, so that was actually like the Nidhogg battle, right? Like that was an actual battle with old Nidhogg here. And this is actually a pretty amazing thing. So you get Hraesvelgr, and then with Hraesvelgr, you're going to go and attack Nidhogg. You're going to go and attack Nidhogg. These are pretty good cutscenes, and so I think that it's probably a good idea for us to actually go and watch these. Then we're going to go fight old Nidhogg together. Okay? So I'm going to go to the end real quick. To this very vibe music. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. This is not the end. I have gone to a completely different place. Because the end is over here. Oh no, of course not. It will of course not cause any more issues. Alright. This is an amazing hotel, by the way. I love this. You love Scholar 100? Oh, really? Okay, let's go to the Unending Journey. And we're going to read a little bit about Old Dragonsword. So there's that. An end to the song. You ready, everybody? Oh, there's a ton here. We'll see where it starts, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Absolutely responsible, right? That's exactly right. A dragon. Know you then what this roar portendeth? I love the way he speaks.
Aye. I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall lend you our wings. Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to this wrathful song. This is a great, great fight. We're about to do the Nidhogg fight, you guys. This is such a great scene, too. Like, the dragons coming together against the one dragon that's the, like, the bad seed. Or whatever. Oh man, it's great. I've still got my model's sunglasses on though, so. So we'll do Nidhogg, and then we're going to do the final dungeon of the pre-Stormblood patches. And that'll catch us up. There's another dungeon in there. We're going to let Dr. Coker kind of remind us of it. They do intimidate the dragons, Dustman. That's good. All right, here we go. Ah! The battlefield. This is so stinking cool. I love it. That dragon's got attacks. So does Emenelane. Lucia, get it.
Remember your training. We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming back, all right. Nice shield.
We must hold.
A regular Hoshafont over here. Dang, it's so cool. She is a, like, one-woman army. Hey, Manalane's come a long way, too. D&D, oh my gosh. Too soon. A regular old Archifant. Oh no, our friends. Race Velgar is going to be very angry with you all. So obviously you've got like the Nidhogg controlled dragons. And then you've got a Race Velgar. Smith, it's so stinking good.
That one is the size of Nidhogg.
This is why people say Heavensward is so good.
Lord Commander.
Hello, Lucia.
You are late, warrior of light.
He just walks out like a model. The slow walk. The sunglasses just make it's like Derek Zoolander. That was the most epic walk I've ever seen in my life. Nailed it. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this war, shade. The suffering thou sowest serveth no end. The traitor's progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal and seek now to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged nor our loss forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance and be at peace. So unserious. That walk was so good. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with the vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our brood sister's lifeblood. Thou darest speak of thus of my beloved? Oh no. Ah, so the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I fear thy heart's fire had long since gone out, but waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Do not trash talk Shiva to Horace Velgar. He just leaves. He's like, I'm done. It's hard to take him serious. I gotta change that before I start doing MSQ cutscenes for Dawntrail. It is, Smith. It is like Johnny Cage showed up. Okay, and now battle. It's like Game of Thrones. Gosh, it's so good. The black materia. Good thing I got these shades on. How's the dragon? Yeah. What a scene. What a scene. Ugh. Thou art weak race, Velgar, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who should rightly be his prey. For 1,000 years have I fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me. Glory not in thy victory shade, this battle is not yet won. My power and my hope have I entrusted to another. Thine eye, what hast thou done? What's up, baby? Just casual. So unbothered by everything. I love this. Fool, thou wouldst trust a mortal with thy strength? I know thee, 'twas thou who didst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. That is the look of determination and threat. Intimidation incarnate. That's me. Oh, me. The final steps of faith. So good. These shades are Gucci. Okay, so it's time. I am going to turn off my cutscenes so that we're not bothering everybody else with all these cutscenes. Okay, let's go ahead and queue everybody. I'm gonna keep on Pictomancing. The final steps of faith. Oop, gotta clear it. There we go. Okay, final steps of faith, everybody. Oh man, so unbothered. Oh god, the little flourish that gets me. Gets me. Moisturized, unbothered, staying in his lane. That's me. I serve up beauty with a side of death. That's me. What an icon, really. Unbothered by the growls of dragons. That's what this is. That's what this is all about. Now we wait. It says less than 5 minutes, so that's good. Maybe I should bounce over to healer. No, I don't want to be responsible for this, because I know I'm going to talk to you guys too much. I don't know how people like Mr. Happy and others do it. I don't know how they are able to focus and talk to chat. No clue. I haven't unlocked that skill tree yet, but that's okay. We're going to get there one day, maybe. Being a healer is insane. Yeah, like, it's a lot of pressure. Like, I like healing. I prefer tanking. Tanking's my favorite. DPS is fine. It's fine. But I think tanking is my favorite. Healing's good, but I don't think I could raid heal. Like, that's a level of stress that I'm not really into. You picked up White Mage to try healer? Yeah. It's pretty brutal. Like, yeah. Well, while we're here, let's look at the old glamour dresser, shall we? All my little different suits here. Now, I know that I had... Okay, why is that not permanently dyed? That's my question. I would like to... Oh, that was not right. That's not what I wanted. Obviously, this is what I wanted for the Pictomancer. Oh, why is that there? I don't want that there. That's silly. Do y'all do the glamour end game? This is what a Pictomancer normally looks like, everybody. This is what a Pictomancer normally looks like, and that is not what the Pictomancer should be like. IMO. Not on my watch, I say. I have a sparse wardrobe. Sometimes. I have other things that I could wear, but you know, like, what's the point? You know, like, there's Squall from Final Fantasy VIII, Cloud from Advent Children, Furion from Final Fantasy II, Zidane from 9, Jeans, Noctis from 15, Snow from 13. I guess that could be Cecil, but it's really just generic Paladin. Santa. This is summer prof before I got the swimsuit. Very festive furry prof. There's Clive prof. And now we've got summer prof. The tank. No. That's the Viper. That's the tank. This is my healer, I think. Or maybe that was another one of my... Oh, that was the other night. This is my healer because it's green for healing. And then this is my fancy dude there. Yeah. Alright, so we've waited 4.5 minutes. It says less than 5 minutes. We're waiting. No, see, okay, listen, Esper, here's the thing. I don't really make myself non-human. Like, that was me in World of Warcraft days, too. I made one alt for this. Her name is Buffy Summers, after Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she's still a blonde girl, right? Those socks are, yeah, they are just ankle warmers. I did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Buffy Summers. Yeah. Oh, time for this. That was perfect timing. Buffy Summers and Final Fantasy XI. Listen, Buffy's a great. She's a monk class. I said I looked like I was wearing a face and couldn't unsee it. Oh, that's funny. On that note, you say that, we cue. Had to switch. Well, there you go. She'll flip out. Yeah, listen, Buffy Summers, baby. Okay, let's do it. Got to paint my pictures real fast. Oh, we do have a cutscene watcher. Oh, it's you, Derek. Never mind. Okay, we got this. Tell everybody I said hi. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, get off my screen, portraits. Y'all have way better portraits than me. I'm still very unbothered. Wriggling maggots, he says. Does Nidhogg like hammers? Like Jiminy Cricket? Oh, you thought. He almost got me. Esper, heal me! Esper! Okay, I'm gonna kill this dragon. Now I'm gonna do this. Oh, what am I doing? Pressing the wrong button, that's what I'm doing. Ow, I just died. Hit? I just died. I just died. Derek, it's up to you. Derek, it's up to you. Esper's gone on strike. Actually, no, Esper is... Esper, you are not a healer. Amy's a healer now. Okay. I didn't realize. Okay. That's okay. Y'all are carrying me now. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Somebody's trying to heal me. Am I back? I'm so back. I'm so back. Oh no, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Ooh, I'm dead again. I'm dead again. Amy, I died again. I'm back. I'm back up. Somebody got me. Okay, I'm not going to touch anything just in case I'm about to die. Okay, good. We're back. Now, time to hit him with my hammer. Also, this freaking music, that's what I'm talking about. Good music here. Oh, I'm getting away from you. I'm getting away. Ow, that was not happy. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. I'm so dead. I couldn't get away. I couldn't get away fast enough. I'm not the only one. We're all dying. Esper's down. Esper's down. Amy, don't be stressed. You can do this. You can do this. Focus. Don't give up. Amy, I believe in you. Okay, gonna put the shield on me. Okay, now, hit him with your hammer. Hit him with your hammer. There we go. Here we go. We're back in it. Also, this music just freaking slaps. pain. Best music right here. Ah. Oh, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming! Get away from that fireball. Get away from that. Oh! Ow! Parkour, parkour. Oh, we got him. Da, 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 da. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. We did it. Way to go, everybody. Oh man, that was a little more intense than I remembered it being. Oh, Pictomancer, not built for that. Not built for that. No, everybody did great. Everybody did great. We learned a lot. We did some good. Okay, so let's watch the end of this.
Accompanied by Hraesvelg's forces assault Ishgard, and you and Sir Aymeric arrive on Dragonback.
We did.
Accompanied by Hraesvelgr to stand in defense.
I feel like it means more
Battle
when we
rages
watch
on
it and
as
do
you
the
face
trials.
Nidhogg for the last time at the Steps of Faith. As you defeat him, he transforms into Estinian, so Alphinaud proceeds to tear the eyes from his armor. It works, and Nidhogg dies. Then you cast the eyes into a chasm. Later, Estinian awakens in the infirmary and speaks about how Nidhogg's rage was consuming him, but thanks to his friends, he is now free. Sir Aymeric reforms the Ishgardian government to unanimous applause from the citizens, and Estinian disappears from the infirmary. Days later, you enjoy a celebratory meal with Sir Aymeric, but a messenger says,
A date.
an injured woman was brought to Manor Fortant. It's Alisaie, Alphinaud's sister, and Thancred is there as well. He says they were tracking the Warrior of Darkness, but they got discovered and had to flee. You head to Zelphatal because they plan to summon Garuda there next. You manage to stop the summoning, but the warrior...
So this is actually a duty, a dungeon. Oh, we're not going to do it, but you go to Zelphatal, and then the Warrior of Darkness shows up.
of Darkness shows up and tells his tale. He mentions the 13 shards and says they came from the first shard, and in order to save their world, they slayed the Ascians. But instead, their world was consumed by light, and the only way to save his world is to work with the Ascians and doom the source, your world. Then they leave, and you return to Alisaie. She and Thancred believe the Warriors of Darkness are slaying primals only to escalate desperation in the Beast Tribes in some greater effort to trigger a calamity. A tip from Urianger leads the Scions to investigate the Kobold tribe next, where you meet Gabu, a friendly kobold who tries to help you stop them from summoning Titan. You find their supply of crystals and other useful information, but you fail to stop the summoning and end up having to slay Titan again. Alisaie develops intense sympathy for Gabu, as his parents were slain for Titan, and he's now silent and lost. Elsewhere, a masked man tells the Warrior of Darkness he will draw out the Warrior of Light for him. Then you learn that large quantities of crystals are being hoarded in Little Alamigo, so you go there next. You find that many Alamigans are captivated by a new charismatic masked resistance leader who calls himself the Griffin. You attend one of his rallies, and he speaks of a new power at their disposal. Then you see Ida and Papalimo among the crowd, and all of you meet in private. Together, you hatch a plan to meet the
Our
Griffin,
friends!
where you learn that they are collecting crystals not to summon a primal, but to give to the Amalja tribe in exchange for help in the resistance. So you rush to the Amalja tribe and find, once again, the Warriors of Darkness who have just slain the primal Ifrit whom the Amalja summoned. They bind you in chains, but the masked man appears, sets you free, then reveals that he is Urianger. Promising to explain everything later, he joins your side as you fight Warriors of Light versus Warriors of Darkness. You win, but the Warriors of Darkness reveal that they have been long dead, and they travel between worlds the same way the Ascians do, revealing their crystals of light. But you take out your crystal, and all of you are brought before Hydaelyn's voice, Minfilia. Minfilia says she will put an end to this by traveling to the first shard and absorbing the flood of light into herself, saving that world. Urianger reveals he orchestrated this whole thing, which will trade one life for one world. Minfilia for the first shard, and she gladly accepts the sacrifice, but first returns everyone to their worlds. Moments later, all the Scions meet, reunited and accounted for but now leaderless. They agree to continue autonomously, and Papalymo takes the staff of Louisoix. Meanwhile, we see that the Ascian has recovered the eyes of Nidhogg, and he gives them to the Griffin. Back at the Rising Stone.
Remember when you said that it wasn't a good idea to throw them in the chasm? Well, it wasn't. The Ascians got them.
An injured woman named Minago arrives. She's part of the Alamegan resistance, but she says the Griffin has a reckless plan to attack Baelsar's wall, the line dividing Gridania from Garlemald. He wants to initiate a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo. Sir Aymeric wants to help, so the 4 Alliance leaders meet in Gridania. They each agree to lend their aid to secure Gridania, but Alphinaud fears they are doing exactly what the Griffin wants. Anyway, you wait with Alphinaud at a tower near the wall, and before long, fighting breaks out. News arrives that the attackers are wearing forged Grand Company uniforms, and since the Alliance troops are amassed outside...
Yeah, Dustin, Esper, we're good. I'm actually just going to show some cutscenes here, and then we're going to call it a night. So we're actually done running. The Nidhogg one was the last one, I think. So let's keep going.
At the wall, it only makes the ruse more believable. The Empire will be convinced that Eorzea has initiated a war. The Scions enter Baelsar's wall, while Hilda from Ishgard secures an airship in case they need to escape. Atop the wall, the Griffin is revealed to be Ilberd, the former Crystal Brave, but you defeat him. Alphinaud pleads with him, but he
remember Ilberd? Ilberd's the guy that chopped off Rabon's arm. So, yeah. No, we're not going to do the wall. It's getting late, and I need to kind of go. But this is a good recap here.
Pulls out the eyes of Nidhogg, then sacrifices himself to summon a deity more deadly than Bahamut. Papalymo then follows in Master Louisoix's footsteps. He uses his staff and sacrifices himself to bind the terrible deity and save Eorzea. Hilda arrives with the airship and the Scions...
That's right, Papalymo sacrifices himself. Sloppy indeed.
Scions flee as Papalymo performs the ritual. Safely aside, Ida is furious, but Thancred agrees to stay with her while the others return to the Rising Stones. Later, you're invited to another meeting of leaders in Gridania. During this one, the Garlean engineer Nero Tolskeva shows up and proposes a
thanks for being
idea
in, Dust.
to awaken Omega and
Nero, Garlean. Yep. Jealous of Sid. Well, he's back. Thank you, Amy.
This new bound deity at Baelsar's wall. Sid and Alphinaud have their reservations, but ultimately they agree to this plan. Back at the Rising Stones, a very loud and tall man named Gosetsu arrives.
A very loud and tall man named Gosetsu. I love Gosetsu.
Having traveled all the way from Doma, he has come to take Yugiri back home, but she says she has important work here now. When Gosetsu learns it involves fighting the Garleans, he happily offers his blade for the cause. The Scions proceed to the Omega Control Center, where they are attacked by a Garlean warlord named Grinawat. After you defeat him, Sid and Nero awaken Omega, and an epic battle ensues between Omega and the Griffin's terrible god. It's not clear what the outcome of the battle was, but the two beings crash-landed in Alamigo, and Kan Isena says she recognized the dragon god as Shinryu. Near the wall, you approach
Shinryu and Omega, all Final Fantasy V, right?
Who's mourning the loss of Papalymo. She then takes off her mask and says Ida was killed by Imperials 6 years ago. She is in fact not Ida, but her younger sister, Lise, and has...
Surprise! Not Ida, but actually Lise. Lise is awesome. I didn't really care for Ida, but Lise, amazing.
Has been stealing her identity until now. She apologizes for the deception, but still wants to fight for the Scions and for Alamigo, as Ida once did. Papalymo always knew her secret and encouraged her to reveal herself. This concludes the post-Heavensward story, where we've met many new characters and learned a bit about regions beyond Eorzea. Keep an eye on this channel. I'll be working on a 10-minute recap of Stormblood next. Until next time.
All right, everybody. Like I said, make sure you go and give a ton of love over to Dr. Coker. Great stuff. So here's the thing. That's the end of Heavensward, and on Tuesday we're going to pick back up with Stormblood. And so I know a lot of you, Lady of the Rings, I know you are in the midst of Stormblood, so yes, take your time. I love Stormblood. We're going to talk about why people don't super love Stormblood. Since it's technically main story now, should we have covered Crystal Tower? We're going to do that just before Shadowbringers, Esper. That's a great question. We're going to do it before Shadowbringers because that's when it becomes pertinent. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Hey guys, this is a super fun, chill vibe stream. I'm really enjoying remembering all of this stuff and playing through it with you. I think it's a fun way to kind of remember the story, right? If you've got comments, make sure you drop them in the Discord and stuff. Like if you got suggestions, hey, let's do this or that sort of thing. But I feel like we've kind of gotten into a good flow and we're remembering the story in a great way. So anyway, thanks so much for being in here tonight, and especially for those of you that are not caught up in Final Fantasy XIV. You just kind of want to know what the story is. If any of you are my free company members and you're watching the VOD and stuff while you are grinding, I hope that this is bringing you up to speed, letting you care about some of the characters a little bit more. But it's a fun vibe. Remember, we do have a ton of content coming up. Excited about Monday's episode of the Prof Weekly Show. Remember, this last week we had Matt from Momiji Studios, the developer of Video Game Fables. Make sure you give that one a watch or listen on YouTube, now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well, so you can check that out. Also, stay tuned for Monday's episode. It's going to be really, really good. We're talking about summer vacation games and game difficulty and all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be like how do we use escapism in games? It's good stuff. Go ahead with your bad self. No, you go. You go ahead with your bad self, Mama Esper. I love it. Buffy Summers is a great character, especially if you're a monk, you know? So anyway, with that, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic night. And maybe I'll see you around Eorzea. Make sure you drop a friend request to me and we'll quest together. But have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you on Tuesday with Stormblood. Till then, walk tall, my friends. Bye.